There are so many things around us that we do not notice. Our lives are filled with sounds, sights, and feelings, but most of the time, we are not really aware of them. When you wake up in the morning, maybe you hear birds outside, the sound of water, or even the noise from traffic. Most of these sounds become just background noise. We do not pay attention because we are thinking about our day, or maybe we are looking at our phones. Our world is full of small details. For example, the way sunlight comes through your window, or the pattern of shadows on the floor. There are smells from your morning coffee or tea, and the feeling of your feet touching the ground. These things are always there, but usually we ignore them. We are busy thinking about what we must do next, and so we do not really see or hear what is happening around us. Many people live this way every day. We move from one thing to another quickly. We check our messages, watch videos, and try to do many things at the same time. Especially with smartphones, our attention is often somewhere else. Even when we walk outside, many of us are looking at our screens. The world continues around us, but we do not notice it. This habit of ignoring things does not mean we are bad or wrong. It just happens because our minds are always busy. But if we continue to ignore the world around us, we can miss so many small joys. The simple sounds, sights, and feelings in our lives can bring us peace. But first, we have to notice them. Have you ever wondered why it is so easy to ignore the simple things around us? Many people do not realize it, but our minds are always searching for something new or interesting. We get used to things very quickly. For example, if you hear the same sound every day, like a clock ticking or a train passing by, after some time, you stop noticing it. Your mind decides it is not important, so it puts it in the background. This is a natural part of how our brain works. Our brain tries to help us focus on what seems urgent or special. Maybe you get a message on your phone, or you see a new video. These things feel exciting or important, so your mind pays attention to them. But the quiet and simple parts of life, like the feeling of the air on your skin or the color of the sky, do not seem urgent. So, we ignore them, even though they are always with us. Modern life also makes this habit stronger. There are always new things to watch, read, or listen to, especially on our phones. We have so many choices, and this makes it even harder to notice what is already here. Our attention keeps jumping from one thing to another. We start to think that only new or exciting things are valuable. But when we always look for something new, we lose touch with the present moment. We stop feeling the calm and peace that can come from simple experiences. It is not that the simple things are boring, it is just that we forget to notice them. Understanding why we ignore these things is the first step to changing how we live. When we know why it happens, we can start to make different choices. Sometimes, we think that only special or big events can bring happiness. We wait for holidays, birthdays, or trips to feel excited. But in reality, much of our life is made up of ordinary moments. If we only pay attention to the big things, we miss out on many chances to feel calm and happy each day. There is a quiet beauty in the ordinary moments around us. For example, the way light changes during the day can be beautiful, from the soft glow in the morning to the golden colors before sunset. The sound of rain, the movement of leaves in the wind, or even the simple act of making a meal can all have a gentle beauty. These things do not need to be exciting to be meaningful. They are always there, waiting to be noticed. When you start to pay attention to these ordinary things, you might feel surprised. Maybe you notice the way your pet breathes as it sleeps, or how warm your cup feels in your hands. Even the small details in your room, like the shape of a chair or the color of a curtain, can be interesting when you take the time to look. These details can give you a feeling of peace and connection to the world. Many people say that life feels empty or stressful. Sometimes it is because we are always waiting for something special, and we forget to enjoy the simple moments. If we open our eyes to what is around us, we can find beauty in many places. Ordinary moments can bring us comfort and help us feel more alive. Life does not have to be exciting all the time to be rich and full. Often, the greatest peace comes from what is already here. Changing how we see the world does not require big actions. It can begin with small steps, like paying closer attention to things we usually ignore. When you decide to notice what is around you, your world slowly starts to feel different. The things you see every day, like the faces of people you know or the streets in your neighborhood, can become more interesting. You might find that you feel more connected to your surroundings. Many people think that changing their lives needs a lot of effort, but even a small change in how you look at the world can make a big difference. You do not need to travel far or buy new things. Instead, you can choose to look at what is already there with fresh eyes. For example, try looking at your home as if you are seeing it for the first time. Notice the colors, the shapes, and the way the light moves in each room. Listen to the sounds, even if they seem boring at first. These simple steps can help you see the beauty that you missed before. It is also important to remember that your feelings can change when you pay attention to what you normally ignore. Sometimes you might feel grateful for small things, like a quiet moment or a friendly smile. Other times, you may feel a sense of wonder, even in the middle of your usual routine. These feelings can make your daily life feel richer and more meaningful. By changing the way you see the world, you do not have to look for happiness outside yourself. Instead, you start to find it in the ordinary parts of your day. Over time, you may realize that there is a lot more to enjoy in life than you thought. Small changes in awareness can bring new color and meaning to your everyday world. When we start to notice more of what is around us, even the simple things, our lives can change in ways we do not expect. At first, it might feel strange to pay attention to things that you used to ignore, but as you do it more, you may find that your days feel a little lighter. Stress and worries may not disappear, but they may feel less heavy because you have more small moments that make you feel good. You might find that you enjoy things you never thought about before. For example, maybe you notice how nice it is to feel the warm sun on your face as you walk outside, or how good it feels to take a deep breath of fresh air. Even doing your daily tasks, like washing your hands or opening a window, can become a little moment to pause and enjoy. These small moments can help you feel more comfortable and at home in your life. Noticing more can also change how you relate to other people. When you pay attention to someone's expression or listen more carefully to what they say, you can feel closer to them. You might start to understand them better and feel more connected. Even when you are alone, you can feel less lonely because you notice that there is always something interesting around you. Over time, these small changes can add up. Your days become filled with small joys, and you start to see your life in a new way. You do not need to make your life more exciting or busy. Instead, you can find happiness by simply being more open to what is already here. Noticing more can help us live with a sense of wonder, even in the most ordinary days. Living with awareness is not about making your life perfect. It is about seeing what is already present in your everyday moments and allowing yourself to find peace there. Even on difficult days, there are small things around you that can bring comfort, a gentle sound, a soft light, or a familiar place. When we pay more attention, we often realize that we have more support from the world than we thought. No one can notice everything all the time, and that is all right. What matters is taking gentle steps, in your own way, to open your senses to the simple gifts of life. Over time, these moments can bring you a quiet strength. You may discover that, even in an ordinary day, there are moments worth remembering. This way of seeing the world does not require you to change who you are. It only asks for a little patience and a little curiosity. If you have enjoyed this talk, I am truly grateful. Your support means a great deal to me. Every time you like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, use super thanks, or become a member, I am sincerely thankful. It encourages me to continue sharing these reflections and stories from my own path. Thank you for spending your time here with me today. May you find many small joys in the moments you once overlooked, and may these moments bring you comfort wherever you are. If you wish to share your own thoughts or experiences, please feel free to write in the comments. I read them with care, wishing you gentle days ahead, filled with quiet beauty.